Welcome to the Learning and Development Channel, where you can learn, lead, and make a difference.
Good morning, everyone. I am your learning facilitator for the topic Q1 Curriculum Standards Unpacking of Learning Competencies in Science Grade 4 and Grade 7. For this session, you are expected to: Number 1, identify the Q1 curriculum standards. Number 2, discuss the nature, process, and importance of unpacking clustering the learning competencies. And number 3, unpack cluster learning competencies.
Now, in the unpacking, we follow the following steps. We have the following steps in unpacking. If we would just focus ourselves with the specific objectives, it's 1, 2, and 3. Okay? First step is to revisit the content and the performance standards in the curriculum guide. The second is to examine the learning competency to be unpacked. Una pa lang is in terms of whether or not such competency is really aligned, pero aligned naman talaga ito niya, is really aligned to the performance standards and the content that we have. Another thing is to take note whether such competency is a first competency or such competency needs a prerequisite competency. Hindi pala kita 1 and 2, ha? Kasi nga, kung starting competency okay lang, then our sub-objectives would really be minimal. We start with the first step, second step, and so on. However, if such learning competency is already in the higher part, continuous build-up competency, needing prerequisite competency, there are times that we need first to identify the context again of the learners, whether or not we need to review this, and in such manner that one of our objectives would be to review these learning competencies na prerequisite. Kung hindi man, no need na, then what happens next is, in the unpacking, we directly move on to that particular content, leading to the performance standards. Number 3, let's take a look at your learning competency, whether or not it falls under competency kahanay objective. If such competency is analyzing, evaluating, and creating. If it falls on this higher 3, then there is really a need to break down the learning competency into smaller or discrete sub-skills. However, if for example, parang pang-remembering lang, parang pang-understanding lang, no need na. Okay? Pero usually, mahirap na tayo makakita ngayon nito because pinistadihan man ang competency. Usually, these competencies that we will see now is higher 1. Analyzing to creating. Okay? Now, if you would have, for example, that of this one, that competency, describe the chemical properties of materials such as they can be burned, react with other materials, degradable, biodegradable. From the word pala na describe chemical properties, parang ano man lang yan, di ba? Lower level. So next question. On the context of your learners, do you think we still need to unpack that? Again, the competency is describing the chemical properties of materials. Pwede ba or hindi na? Okay. Balik-ulit tayo dito. Was there a certain time below a grade level, grade 4, grade 3, was there a discussion on the properties, chemical properties of materials? Kung meron, Nag-identify na sila ng mga chemical properties of materials, what are the different properties, chemical properties of material, then we need not anymore have an objective na identify chemical properties. Okay? Oo. Kalma lang. That's why we need to look again at the competencies of grade 3. Pero however, ito, what if starting pa lang siya na competency, itong described chemical properties, okay?
Dili na ang blogs, kundi ang solo. Although may nagkakirang similarity, pero since nag-solo model naman, pwede ba yung diyaman siya nag-implemental?
Okay, thank you. Sir Abel.
I have a little confusion about the unpacking since, based on my understanding, when we unpack the competencies, meaning to say that competency is broad 1, and it is not easy for this learner to achieve that. And therefore, if it is broad and the topic or the competency is difficult, therefore, our task is to make it easier. So therefore, we have to make it smaller. So therefore, we're talking about the competency. Our group actually discussed that for example, our competency is demonstrating. So therefore, before the student, that's the peak, no? That's the peak that our main job for the teacher is to let our students to demonstrate. So therefore, before the student can demonstrate, therefore, he or she must identify first, describe. So we have to go back, to go down. But in the delivery or lesson, here comes the solo model that we can actually integrate. We should not only limit the demonstration if we are thinking that our student can still develop the solo model and go beyond extent. So, but talking about in unpacking we have to limit to the demonstrating because I have a confusion because other groups are actually answering that we have to play it na. And our our main objective is to have to limit is that the main target. So,
Murag you're still in a dilemma. Okay, sige. Thank you.
And in that number 2, it's very clear that we have to make it simpler, smaller, so that we can achieve that main target of demonstrating, for example. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, sir. And before I answer the hinaing of Sir John and the question of Ma'am Hazel, and to give, to pave way to the discussion or the idea of Sir Abel, I would like to finish first this one. Okay. Now, again, once you now are able to unpack your competency, this time around, you will now be able to align the instruction based on the objectives as well as that of your assessment. And also design instructional pedagogies that allow demonstration of mastery of some skills or components. And these two here will be tackled in the next session to come. Okay. So dito lang muna tayo sa 1, 2, 3.
First step in the unpacking again is to revisit the standards in the curriculum guide. Every teacher has to read the curriculum guide. We encourage every teacher to read the entire document and familiarize with the standards. It is one way to know the boundaries per grade level and per key stage. Second, examine the learning competency to be unpacked by looking at the skill requirement represented by verbs, knowledge requirement represented by nouns, and the learning conditions on how these knowledge and skills should be learned. Blue texts are the skill requirements, red texts are the knowledge requirements, and green texts are the learning conditions.
In the examination of your learning competency, again, take note what particular level of cognition stage. Usually, in examining or analyzing the competency, The easiest one is through the Bloom's taxonomy. If you will be using the Solo model for this analysis of the competency, madali, mahirap. Diretso niya, higher. Would be having a hard time in Solo. However, this Solo model, okay, has a corresponding objective na hinimay, na specify through the Bloom's. We will be marrying the two from the objectives to the manner of assessment that we have. Okay? In such manner na ang dalawang ito may depende na, there are studies wherein saying na for a particular, let's say for example, remembering, it's only unistructural. There are times na an understanding would only be the multi-structural. Pero hindi, di ba? We could have remembering a multi-structural. So in this case, we marry the two. In terms of unpacking, we still utilize this one, the Bloom's taxonomy. However, as we go with the delivery to the teaching learning process, we can also make use of the Bloom's, of the Solo model framework. Okay. So next, in this example for grade 4, the applied part is the skill that is needed. Conducting a guided survey is the content, while the grouping and classifying as well as the communicating focuses as well on the skills and attitudes of our learners. Now, content-wise, we focus on environmental issues and concerns. Okay? Again, content-wise, we focus on these. However, if, for example, the application of the science process skills and attitudes are not yet instilled with our learners, ang mga prior niya, the prior competencies or the prior skills before this one, then it's necessary for the teacher to unpack this as well as to look into the grade 3 competencies. In the same manner, mas challenging and at in high school because it's not only their grade level that they're going to look into, but of course, that of the elementary. So hopefully, although a grade 7 teacher handles only grade 7, for example, it's his or her responsibility to also look into the grades 3 to 6 competencies. So now, let's have the following example. For grade 4, the unpacked learning objectives could be define science process skills under remembering, describe examples of science process skills, and explain importance of science process skills under understanding, and gather data, environmental issues and concerns under applying. We have 3 based here. So our next question is, why is it that we come up with one unpack for all people? However, we are empowering our teachers to know the context, of the learners in the situation that we have. And off the record, there's only one However, we are developing and empowering our teachers to be the one to unpack because they know their context. They know their own context. They know the context of the learners. They know the context of the community. That's why, for example, individually, iba-iba. Then later, sabihin na natin, for example, ang isang table, isang school, several teachers have several unpacked competencies. Iba-iba yung objectives. However, take note, all of these objectives are able to meet the competency. Now, ang nangyari, the next activity was to come up with a group output. So eventually, consolidated and discussed within the group ano ang pwede. Pero, if you will notice, from one school to another school, okay, ang gusto lang nila dito is to construct recycled product. Ang gusto naman dito nila is to create digital advocacy materials. Because, maybe, on the context of this school, ang mga bata may alam na computer application. Dito naman sa group nila, wala silang, wala kayong mga gadgets. Okay? So therefore, walang standard na specific na mga objectives or unpacked competencies. Because again, it goes back to the context. The learner, the teacher, the created student. Okay? So yun. Pero, hindi sabi ni Interpret, wala naman sinabi si Interpret na hindi tayo po itong magganon. Na magkamara, you will be having a set of objectives within one school. Or a set of competency for the whole district, or a set of competency for the whole division, region, and so on. Okay? Yes, it would very much, the unpacked one would be very much helpful, especially for the non-science major, as well as for the new, or mga beginning, or early profession ng mga teachers. Okay? Pero yun po ang ating that we empower the teachers to come up with the unpacking. And that's the use of this session in guiding them how to unpack. Okay? If in the context of your division, sabihin natin kaya niyong magkaroon ng inyong suggested unpacked competencies, I'll use the suggested term, then pwede din. Okay? So yun po. Na-answeran ko liwatan. Okay. This time, for grade 7, for example, the use of models, we could have these two. Example lang, limang tinig. First is to identify, and then the second is to describe. Okay? So if let's say, for example, in your case, meron pa kayong creating, will and you. However, there is another however. Basing na naman on the context. If, for example, because the question is, meron ba kayong standard on the number of objectives? Again, wala kayong standard. Because it goes back to the context na naman. If, for example, always mag-create ka from remembering up to creating for each of these competencies, then you will be asking how many performance tasks. Pag performance tasks na kasi liwatan, di ba, ang creating. So, ganyan. Okay? So, again, the answer depends on the context. Okay? Take note. In unpacking competencies, do not go beyond the intent of your competency. So, balikan natin ang inyong mga objectives. However na naman, pag-ili niyo, mag-enrich pa niyo because you still have time, you still have resources, then go ahead. Kasi kapag ito na terminal objective. Right? Okay, next. Focus on comprehending the specific skills, knowledge, behaviors, or abilities that are explicitly outlined within the competency. Okay? Next, refrain from adding extra or unrelated elements that are not part of the competency's primary focus or scope. That's why, kanina pa lang, meron na tayong circle, underline. And hopefully, it was also helpful to determine what really is the scope of such competency. Okay? Questions before moving on to our activity 3.
Can we identify which of the outputs are correct and packing?
All of them are correct. Again, because again, depending upon the context, based on your experience, na you feel that's the need of the learners. Kaya yun ang kinagay nila. Kaya nila na magkaroon ng mga limang of objectives. Good. Yun na. If for example, dalawa lang, tatlo lang, ano po yung nagdagdagan kasi wala lang kahit. Pero, question, was it able to meet the competency? Is it aligned to the standard? Then, okay na yun. Okay? In other words, okay? Kaya if you have suggested objectives, well and good. Next, any other questions aside from which one is correct, which one is well, all of them are correct, depending on your context. Oh, actually, ano yung SSES? Okay, wow. Okay. Let's now have our last activity for today. Still about unpacking of competencies. But this time around, you are now going to open your Matatag Curriculum Science curriculum. Sige. For your assigned grade level, please go to quarter 1, grade 4 or grade 7. And within the group, may group tayo within the group, you're going to select one competency. We're going to have a group output, and from the groups selected one competency, write or unpack that competency, and you write now the specific learning objectives as being necessary to a particular corresponding cognitive level. Kumbaga kanina, identify ko na yan ang iyo naman. So, you identify a certain competency and unpack it into objectives. No? The specific objectives must relate to their corresponding target cognitive process dimension of the revised Bloom's taxonomy. And we take note that it is not necessary to complete all the cognitive process dimensions, since it will depend on the cognitive demand of the curriculum standards. the objectives in a smart manner and determine what cognitive level. Questions about the activity? And you will be given 20 minutes. Class, listen to our next part. Instruction. Now, this time around, we'll be having an exchange of outputs and we will evaluate your partner's output. You will write questions. You will check the similarities of the outputs. You will ask questions by writing on the paper itself. You can use the ball pen around and other things. Okay? Sige. A and B exchange, C and D exchange. Was there a comment with regards to going beyond the competency? Alright, okay, so good. So all of the objectives are within the competency. How about in terms of aligning it with the corresponding level? Okay, di ba? But was there a certain objective wherein pwede na siyang hindi? Pwede na siyang hindi na ano? Or hindi talaga pwede? Oh, there's a possibility with that. And such now is an open-eyener to us. That will ever be give technical assistance, yun po ang titignan din natin. So we can still have further professional learning and development activities with regards to unpacking. So okay lang ang mga comments na ginawa ng another group. Okay, so walang samaan ng loob. So this activity, hopefully, we're able to take note of the following. Una, pinag-copian the competency. Second, is to focus on what was explicitly outlined and to refrain from adding extracurricular. From adding extra elements. So if, for example, ang focus lang natin is dito, for their group is about Filipino and foreign inventors. Since or naman, okay din naman siya. Pero it's a way for learners na or talaga siya, pwedeng Filipino, pwedeng foreigner. Okay? But if in case later on you were able to see, that the teacher was able to see na mga pang-foreign lang lahat, then that's a time for him to also introduce these Filipino inventors para mas maging contextualize. Okay? Now, to end our day's session, ano ba kung may mga pahabol? Let me end with this quote by Ate Ann, that effective teachers don't cover the curriculum, they uncover it. Uncovering it is through unpacking our learning competencies. Thank you and
like and subscribe to the L&D channel on YouTube using the link youtube.com/@learn2lead channel. For more information, visit our NAIAP Region 8 official Facebook page at facebook.com/NAIAPR08.